Good evening, everybody. So, following up the analysis from this morning, we were seeing all this exhaustion up here, and then on H1 we were starting to make lower high points. So, right in here, I missed the initial drop just because we were still maintaining these higher low points on the bottom, but we were maintaining all these lower high points. We can see it a bit better on M30. There's a cat in the background for anybody that's asking. So yeah, they just want some attention. So yeah, we were all end up in here, and like I said, we made a nice drop. We broke this M30 structure right in here, breaking this higher low point right here. And we are maintaining this downtrend structure. Now we are maintaining this bottom level of the main support that it needs to break, but keeping in mind that we are within a 23.6% based off of H4. So yeah, we can see a little bit of sideways movement. Yeah, we can see a little bit of sideways movement in here, but until it breaks something like significant, we are still anticipating a short-term downtrend. So that's why our fibs are from A to B on these lower time frames. Alright. Going on to GJ. So from here, we were stating the fact that it looks like it's respecting 23.6%. We could see that on H4 as well. So we went to M15, drew a nice counter trend line. So it broke a level of resistance, went down to one time frame lower that we can actually see, and it's making higher low points as well. Maintained this level of support and then took off. Right. So the total move was about 86 pips. So, we definitely found a higher level of resistance, so we can modify this just a tad bit, and we can draw a nice uptrend line right in here. So we know around this trend line we can look for a nice transition. We're still aiming for that negative 61.8% based off of our bigger analysis time frame fibs, right? So we're almost there. We're just modifying this H1 time frame just to keep in mind that we are still maintaining 23.6%. So even if it does break these minor lower high points right in here, we are overall still maintaining this uptrend structure. Alright. AU. So do not exactly remember the analysis from this morning, but this isn't a pair that I completely trade a lot. I know that we were maintaining 23.6. We were in at 23.6%. We were seeing some resistance that could also be seen on daily time frame. We kept on breaking it down. We see the fact that it was maintaining nice downtrend structure that we can see here. So first lower high. This is not necessarily a break right here, but because it did make a lower high point here that could be seen on H1, and that exhaustion on H4, you could have gotten into it a little bit early before it broke structure. This was the break of structure, made a nice lower high point right there. And yeah, we are still counter trending right now. Yeah, it's maintaining lower high points. We hit TP1 based off of M30. It looks like it's making a nice retest right now. Possibly. We would have to go down to lower time frames. Yeah, it's starting to break minor levels. So yeah, we could see this go possibly our next point of interest would be 38.2%, which is confluence around. So we do have this level of support being maintained on this higher time frame. So that is our next point of interest that we could be aiming for. And there is a level of support, and we also have the cross off the SMA and EMA. So overall, we are still looking more bearish short term. All right, yeah, we haven't necessarily transitioned on these lower time frames yet. And then nice dirty little 30. So on H4, let's just go ahead and clear some of this stuff up. Made a higher high point right here, so we can go ahead and modify our fibs. Still maintaining 23.6% off of this daily time frame. We are still aiming for our main projection, which we can go ahead and just get rid of that. Just be where we can actually go ahead and mark this off as. .6% be helpful if I knew how to type, just so we're aware of it, just in case. We're also on H4 maintaining 23.62. So let's go on to these lower time frames. On lower time frames, we did break a level of support right in here. I would say it's minor, but as we can also see, we are making, let's draw it out a little bit further, lower high points as well. Alright, so we do have some confluence still around 23.6% with all this exhaustion on this bottom end right here. So let's go ahead and mark this off. Don't need to go out that far. And we do see more bearish candles in this area as well, and the fact that the daily time frame has a nice bearish candle now too, and H1 is also making lower high points. So we could see this counter trend a bit more. You know, ultimately we do want to get to that 23.6%, but let's see if we can get to first 23.6% with this confluence around it. All right. And then we can go and assess from there. So that's about it. That's going to be it for our little evening analysis. So I will catch you in the morning. Peace.